Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vivian if you're new here, and on today's video we'll be looking at parenting tips, managing tantrums. So are you a parent, a soon-to-be parent, a caregiver? This would interest you, so keep watching. Tantrum is a normal behavior amongst children. So if your child is exhibiting some form of tantrum, do not think that your child's behavior is abnormal, especially between ages 1 to 3. Tantrum can be severe. You may want to know why children throw tantrums. They throw tantrums for two major reasons. One, your child has unlimited experience in managing his or her emotions. So the best the child knows how to do is either to throw fit, to throw storms, to scream, to cry. Another reason why children throw tantrum is all along, before this age, you've been catering to the child's needs. You, along with your loved ones around the child, have been catering to the child's every need. If the diaper is sore, it needs a diaper change, the child is hungry, whatever the child's needs is being catered for. Now there's a shift. So the child is now being taught to accept your wishes as against you, the parent, accepting his wishes. So of course, the child is not going to accept that without a protest, because this really is a difficult phase for the child, hence the child throw tantrums. But like the title of this video shows, be giving out 4 basic tips that can help parents to manage tantrum successfully. The first tip is be understanding. You want to understand that your child is not a miniature adult. Your child is a baby. You also want to understand that it's not even easy for the child to accept its new position, trying to obey your wishes as against you obeying his or hers. So it's still difficult for the child to accept, to understand. So parents want to understand this. This will help you not to go overboard with your reactions when your child throw tantrum. The second is this: be calm. I cannot overemphasize this. Sometimes children throw tantrums just to get a reaction from you, and you know they are watching. They are so smart. So parents want to stay as calm as they possibly can when a child throws tantrums. Losing your temper, it's not the solution to the tantrum. You do not want to yell, you do not want to shout, you do not even want to smack or spank the child when the child throws tantrum. If possible, press your ignore button. Just behave as though the tantrum does not even exist, or as though the child is not throwing tantrums. This will help you to stay as calm as you possibly can. The third tip is be firm. Hold your ground. Like, this is very important, because if you accede or you yield to the child's demand, the child is watching, and possibly next time is going to throw a tantrum, because he knows when he does that, his request will be granted. So you want to hold your ground as much as you possibly can. You want to remember that you're saying no to a child's request is oftentimes for the good of the child. So you want to remember the main reason why you even said no to the request in the first place. Those will help you to hold your ground, making your no to be no. Now, the fourth, which is one of the very important tips, is be patient and consistent. Remember, I said it's a process. The child is trying to get used to this new life. So it's not going to be a one-off thing. The tantrum is not going to dwindle overnight. So as a parent, as a caregiver, you want to be as patient as possible. That you employ these tips a day, it didn't work, doesn't mean that tomorrow you're going to give up. If you give up, it means the child has won. The child has seen that, oh, my tantrum or my action actually brought a positive result. So as a parent or as a caregiver, you do not want to do that. You want to Be patient, and you want to be consistent. With time, you see the child realizes that, oh, this isn't working, and it's just going to change. So what are some measures you can put in place when your child is throwing tantrum? If possible, designate a place in your home where you send the child to when he or she throws tantrum, that is a naughty corner. Children hate this so much. If you have tried this, you know that it works. They hate this. Just the mention of a naughty corner scares them, and you just see them stop throwing tantrums. You also want to ensure that this designated place is as safe as possible. Some children can be very angry, can be very violent when throwing tantrums. So they smack things to the floor, they whatever is readily available in their environment, they may use it to eat themselves or even spoil or destroy some valuables in your home. So you want to be careful. You want to ensure that the designated area is as safe as possible for the child. Now, this video wouldn't be complete without me mentioning that some children throw tantrum in public, and when they do, it's really embarrassing. The child creating a scene, making a public spectacle. You wouldn't want that. So you see some parents, they just give in, they accede to the child's request in public because they do not want to be embarrassed. But you know, these kids, they are so smart, like they are watching. So as a parent, you do not even want to yield because you are in public and you don't want your child to embarrass you. If possible, depending on the environment where you find yourself, remove your child from other people's view. That's what you can do. So because we've seen some children that while in public or when they have a guest in their home, they throw some tantrums that on a normal day, they just been with their parents, they wouldn't do that. Maybe because the child has observed that when I do this where I have guests, when I do this in public, my request will be granted. So the kids are watching, you want to take note of this. So with these few points, I hope you should be able to manage your child's tantrum successfully. But remember, managing tantrum is not going to be a walk in the park. It's going to take a lot of effort and it's going to take time. So try to be patient and be consistent. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't at this point. And till I see my next video, bye.